Hello and welcome to Ask John. This is a show where John asks. This show was initially conceived with the idea that people would come on and ask John. I'm John Reuscher. They would come on and ask John some financial questions, and that's how the first couple of shows went. And then I started asking questions, and I began to realize that I enjoyed asking the questions, and I started inviting interesting guests, and we covered interesting topics. And today is no exception. We have a very interesting guest. But more of a fun topic today, I hope. And anyway, we're gonna talk to Leo Roy Pfeifer. He goes by Roy. Roy, tell me a little bit about yourself. I understand that you're a Rotarian. That's how I got to know you. You belong to the same Rotary Club that I belong to. You're a Rotarian, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you served our country. You were in the service?
Yes.
You were in the Air Force.
Yes.
Well, I understand your wife was in the Air Force also.
Yes.
You met your wife in the Air Force?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah. So you're retired now.
Yes.
And what did you do in the Air Force? You were in procurement?
Yes.
Okay. You're enjoying your retirement?
Oh, yes.
You're involved in some way with the Hamilton Museum now.
Yes.
You're a docent.
Yes.
Hey, let's talk baseball. I understand that you have a baseball team.
Yes.
Now, this is not a real baseball team.
Yes.
Yes, it's not a real Yes. No. Okay. All right. Do you have a lineup?
Yes. Yes, we do. Who, what, I don't know. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
That's what I want to find out. Can you tell me their names?
I'm telling you. Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know who's on third.
Do you know their names?
Yes.
Well, then okay, who's playing first?
Yes.
I mean the player's name on first base.
Who?
The guy playing first base.
Who?
The guy on first base.
Who is on first base?
Well, what are you asking me for?
I'm not asking you. I'm telling you.
I'm asking you. Who's on first?
That's the man's name.
That's whose name?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to pay these guys?
Yes, a stipend.
Okay. When you pay the first baseman, who gets the money?
Every dollar of it. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, all I'm trying to find out is what's the guy's name on first base?
No. What's on second?
I'm not asking who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay. You're going to have a good outfield.
No, absolutely.
The left fielder's name.
Why?
I don't know. I just thought I'd ask. Look, we got the show. I want to ask a lot of things.
I just thought I'd tell you.
Tell me who's playing left field.
Who's on first?
Okay, I think I'm done with the infield. The left fielder's name.
Why?
Because
He's center field.
wait a minute. Do you have a pitcher?
Yes, absolutely.
Tell me the pitcher's name.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow is not good enough, Roy. We're doing the show now. Okay, wait. Okay. Suppose I'm the catcher.
I'm as the pitching coach.
Suppose the batter bunts the ball and the catcher wants to throw the guy out at first base. So he picks up the ball and he throws it to who?
Now, that's the first thing you've said right.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. Look, he picks up the ball and he throws it to whoever. Whoever drops the ball, the runner goes to second. He picks up the ball, throws it to what? What throws it to? I don't know. Throws it back to tomorrow.
Triple play.
Another guy gets up, long ball to center field.
Because?
I don't know, and I don't care. Roy, I think I'm done with this. Okay, Roy, tell me something. Are you just putting me on?
Yes.
Come on. Are you having fun?
Yes, very much.
You can actually
so.
talk, right?
I can talk.
More than one or two words at a time.
Absolutely.
All right, well then
absolutely.
tell me about the Hamilton Museum. What's going on out there?
So the Hamilton Museum was created when the base closed. After the base closed in 1973, it closed, but the museum didn't start becoming reality until the 2000s, basically. Ray Dwelly was the man who set it up. In fact, he's Citizen of the Year, and this year. But the museum has got artifacts and history of the base since its inception until today, and the transitions it's gone through throughout the years. So it's free. It's open every Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday from noon to 4. And we get a lot of people coming through who actually never knew it was there, and so they're pleasantly surprised. Yeah, it's a really nice museum.
So what kind of traffic do you get?
20 people in a day. It's kind of surprising, actually, because we're tucked back in there at Hamilton Air Force Base off of Hangar Avenue.
Yeah, I tried to look for it once. I didn't find it.
There's a lot of hangars, isn't there?
Yeah, there are a lot of hangars out there.
Yeah, we're just across from the hangars.
So when you show up, what would you expect? You would be just
we have
one docent, or you have more?
We usually have more than one docent, and it's all run by volunteers, all docents.
Is there a tour, or?
There's a couple ways you can do it. One is to be guided around by one of us. The other way is
Now, guided around sounds like you're going out around around
Well,
Hamilton, or you stay in the confines of the museum?
It's in the confines of the museum, which was the old fire station, the old firehouse, and you'll see that clearly when you're there. But it's kind of segmented off, and we can take you around to the different places in the museum to talk about the different things that happened there, the different kinds of aircraft that were there, events. There's a lot of history tied to that base, a lot of history, everything from Pearl Harbor. A lot of people don't know that the aircraft B-17s took off from Pearl Harbor on December 7th, 1941, flew to Hawaii, and arrived right at the wrong time.
Ooh.
And so, yeah, they were met by the Japanese fighters attacking Pearl Harbor.
Had they just landed? Or?
They were just coming in, actually. They were
just
flying in.
Oh, my
Yeah.
goodness.
So that's the kind of stuff you learn.
Yeah.
We have a 30-minute video put on by the Army Corps of Engineers. And it talks about how it started, an empty field, and to what happened to it over the transition over the years. There's also a guided tour with headsets.
Oh.
So that's another great way to go around, and you just push the little number corresponding to the thing you're looking at. So there's a lot of different ways to do it. It's very well done, very, very well done. So, yeah.
What else do you want to tell me about?
We have a flight simulator in there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh.
So we try not to tell the kids that up front because that's where they
That's
go.
where
They they won't go downstairs to look at the artifacts or anything.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well,
oh
they can,
boy, can
they
I
can
fly?
get in it and actually do the.
No, it's more of a chair. It's
Yeah.
not a.
But
It's a
but
screen with a joystick.
the kids get to maneuver it, right?
They do. They
Cool.
do.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
And I've tried it as well to show them, but
it
they're
fun?
always much better than I am.
Is it fun?
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Well,
It's
maybe
fun.
I'll come out and play.
You should.
Yeah.
You should. I'll challenge you to a landing
Oh,
contest.
all right. Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
But it's a lot of fun, so it's really great
Okay.
to people. Hopefully, a lot of people will come out. More people come out and see it.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Yeah, and you have quite a history with the Novato. You were involved with the schools, I guess.
yeah,
After you retired from the Air Force, you.
right when I retired out of the Air Force, my first job it was teaching junior ROTC at Novato High School. I was the senior instructor there, and that's actually why we moved back here. I grew up in San Rafael, actually in Terra Linda. I went to TL, but we wanted to come back to the Bay Area, so it was a perfect opportunity to do that. And so taught there for a couple of years, and then went to Fireman's Fund. Then they decided to go away. So I just moved on to other jobs before I come to the point where I could retire. Yeah, it was really good. So
Cool.
yeah.
Did you enjoy your time in the Air Force?
I did greatly. A lot of fun. The military is one of these adventures, constant adventure.
It was for you.
It was.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah. I've interviewed a lot of veterans, and everyone has a different story.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's always an adventure, but
Right.
people say it. Some people don't say it with the smile that you have.
Right. No, I think I like change and things that are different. So it was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, great. And thank you so much for joining us today. And,
You're very welcome.
and
Glad to be here.
And you're welcome to come back. I hope we see you here again.
And I'm glad to be able to talk more than one sentence.
I'm glad that you can actually speak. That's really great. Yeah, that's good. And I wasn't surprised. Hey, thank you for joining us today on Ask John. Please come back. You'll have other guests. Maybe we'll even have Roy back. Now that we know he can speak. We'll see you again. Take care.